All right, everybody, welcome back to Scarborough Country. Here we go. Final segment. As promised, we've got a call with Tom Leykis. He is a radio legend. He definitely has his own take on things. And I get to be honest, truth be told, Jay, we did that first story about the men's synchronized swimming. I want to hear his take on that situation.
Would love to hear what he thinks.
Who else would you want? I mean, because I feel like he's between a rock and a hard place. Let's get into it with him. All right, let's call him. Here we go, right into his. I wonder if we're patching into his radio studio, or is this a personal phone line?
No. Bow, 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 bow.
Hey, Tom Leykis. How are you, buddy? It's the Sklar Brothers.
You got it. I'm doing great.
What does that constitute? Tom Leykis doing it. What's a day in the life of Tom Leykis? What's a great day for Tom Leykis?
I'm sitting on a pile of Penthouse magazines and grapefruits and Courvoisier, baby.
Courvoisier. Well, I know you've got the wine cellar, and I know you've got expensive wines down in the wine cellar. What's the most expensive bottle that you have? Just tell me the price of it.
Yeah, I can tell you the price. It's incalculable. Let me tell you something.
Incalculable. That was Jason.
The only price that I have for my wine is barter. You know what I'm saying? You
barter.
Scratch my back, I scratch yours. Baby.
All right, fine. So, there's
no dollar amount, only pussy.
All right. That's all you'll do it is for the female flesh. That's the only thing you'll trade your expensive bottle of wine for.
Ooh, now I never thought I'd say this, Jason, but you're turning me on.
That was Randy. So, Tom, quick question. There's this whole thing going on right now, and I feel like I'm anxious to hear your opinion on it because I feel like you might be stuck between a rock and a hard place. Basically, the World Synchronized Swimming Federation is saying that they want to add men into synchronized swimming, which I know was an old Saturday Night Live sketch, but I mean, come on. Well, the Russians are upset about it because they've been dominating with their Russian women. Now, I know you're probably.
They're not the only people who've been dominating with their Russian women. Let me tell you that one.
Are you talking about yourself? You've been dominating with Russian women? Of course, Randy.
Generally, by innuendo, yes. Talking about myself.
All right, fine. It's good to know. Good to know. So, but I know you don't like Russia. You, as a proud American, absolutely abhor the country of Russia. Am I right or am I wrong?
Look, Russia. The only thing Russia is good for is vodka. In order to enact my scorched earth policy on the women of America. You know what I'm talking about?
Sure. Right. So, but Russia doesn't want to see men in the synchronized swimming. And I know for you probably love women in synchronized swimming. Am I right or am I wrong?
Oh, I love women in synchronized swimming. There's nothing I love more. So you're right. Rock in a hard place. But here, I got a compromise for you.
Let's hear it.
How about you just put one man in the synchronized swimming competition? Okay. And that one man is me. Tom Leykis.
Tom Leykis. You're in the synchronized.
Every team, yes. Every team competing. Every bevy, every group of nubile young mermaids. Dancing around the Olympic pool will have to have me as a non-competing, non-judging official player of the proceedings. I'm not there to referee. I'm not there to score points, baby. I'm just there to score. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay. Well, all right. So,
are you able to piece together the innuendo that I'm straining along?
Randy needs help sometimes. I think I know what he means. So you would like to be the one man allowed to synchronize. So you're suggesting that you'd like to have sex with me. All right, there you go. Okay, there you go. Right. So we can let Russia know that you support the fact that there shouldn't be men in there.
Let's make an official statement of the United Nations. Okay. What I propose is that somebody come get me and carry me in a sedan chair.
Yeah.
We'll need 14 women in bikinis to carry me in a sedan chair to the United Nations. Right up there on the east side of Manhattan. I want you to squeeze me through the doors. I'm going to get in there and say, show me the pussy. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think you can say that in the UN. Yeah. That doesn't feel like something that the UN would allow you to say. Of all places, that doesn't seem like a place where you'd get successful reverb.
Look, I think if there's one place Leykis 101, is going to get the kind of traction that we deserve.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the most serious, deliberative body in all of world government. You know what I'm talking about?
All right. That's right. You're talking about the UN, right? Yes.
Family of nations, baby. Right. Somebody's got to be the creepy uncle. You know? I don't care.
You don't care.
He does not care.
You do not care.
He does not care.
Well, have you ever watched synchronized swimming or no?
Oh, not only I have a synchronized swimming practice pool in my backyard.
What differentiates a regular pool from a synchronized swimming practice pool?
Well, I have a pool above it that's my pool, and I just sit in and watch. I just sit in. It overlooks a sort of a canyon, sort of a back canyon in Santa Barbara.
Sure.
And I sit in my pool with the water rapidly overflowing into the pools below me. And one of them is a practice pool for a little synchronized swimmer.
So essentially,
and I sit there with a bullhorn saying, "Show me more pussy," or whatever I feel like, baby.
Tom Leykis, everyone. And you wear your sunglasses even at night? Is that true all the time?
I wear my sunglasses at night and daytime, indoors, rainy day. I don't care.
He does not care.
Mostly because I have disgustingly debilitating eye problems.
Like a lot of mucus and a lot of
he has
sand and stuff.
He has a
conjunctivitis.
He's got a very contagious eye infection that he spreads across the nation. Thank you, Tom Leykis, for joining us and giving us your thoughts. We always love having you on, buddy.
Randy and Jason, thank you for calling into the Tom Leykis program.
Well, we actually had you on our program, but
7 minutes past the hour here. It's Flash Friday, calling in on the Tom Leykis program here on the Tom Yellow.